All right, now I have to admit that I had to clean up some very colorful language when I saw this. This is supposedly some person that's trying to promote the Second Amendment, and this is starting to tick me off. First of all, he's talking in a heavy Southern twang, which in and of itself is so discriminatory and racist, I could puke. Then they go into the did you know, and he's using this big old drawl. And then now, if you got yourself a CC whatever license for the concealed carry license, they have to recognize it in every state and blah blah blah. Meanwhile, you're sitting there going, "Oh, this is a great thing for my freedom," because that's what he's feeding you. Darlings, this is how they get you to register your weapons. This is the same thing that happened with the Nazis and every other communist regime. They want to know exactly where everything is that they want to confiscate. Don't buy it. Do not join any of these rifle associations. Your power is in the individual. Once you start becoming vested and paid, then your hands are tied. I think I've explained to you before how Daddy had us going in the late hours in the cold in Pasadena, California, ripping down posters that they were putting up of him trying to force him to run for city council, mayor, school board, and the such. But Daddy would not be embarrassed into it because he knew that the minute he had some title, that was going to be a way of tying his hands. Look at what happened to the National Rifle Association. That's why we have all of these other things. Do not expect yourself to encounter any organization, especially patriotic, that's not going to have an infiltrator. That's what communism is based on. You're going to need to read Saul Alinsky if you even give half a crap about your country. I love you guys. Find out what you're fighting. Oh my goodness. No one's even paying attention. Would you mind coming off of the Netflix for a while and figuring out how you can keep your freedom so that you can watch Netflix in the future? It's not going to be very bright if you continue with the apathy. I love you guys. And we know that not everyone out there is sloughing it. We know that not everyone out there is taking their civil duty for granted. We do know that there are many of us out there that respect the sacrifices that were made on our behalf so that we could have our own homes and not be subject to masters. Whatever you do, remember it's all about freedom and it's all about disconnecting you from God. Remember, God loves you, and so do I.